What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Black Diamond AJ, and I'm here with an episode, a review. Cause y'all know Iceman just recently dropped. Y'all know the boy Drake had went ahead and dropped 3 nice ass albums. But we're gonna go ahead and get started with one of them. And we're gonna start off with this one right here. This is actually one of my favorite joints off this joint. And we got a guest here too, but we're gonna introduce the boy right after this. So let's get started. Let's get the groove going. All right, y'all, we back. Oh shit, give me 1 second.
Yo, it's your boy Relly B, man. You know what I'm saying? Tapping in with AJ, Black Diamond. Relly B wanna? Yeah, you know I'm tapping into Maid of Honor. I think it was honestly like I don't know, it wasn't it for me, but like I wouldn't like
So first,
say it was.
before we get started first, right? We kind of got to address like some of the I guess we can start talking about some of the shit surrounding him coming back and dropping 3 albums.
Yeah.
So before we like officially get started with talking about what we think about the albums, right? Or actually like just Made of Honor. We're gonna talk about Iceman a little later. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have like a full panel for that one. But what do you like personally for you? What you think the sentiment was around like Drake coming back, like in general, like when it comes to like, okay, we know the beef happened. We know people got their thoughts or whatever. We know people made the memes. We know some people believed some of the shit that was said, which it was a rap battle. So, right, but for you, like, what was you thinking? Like, for him to drop this album, like, because my thoughts was, well, you can go ahead first.
So you saying like all three, right? Or
Basically,
just like just
yeah,
one?
just him just coming back and dropping
Or just
music
like
in
just
general.
coming back.
Yeah, him dropping music in general.
I feel like he was just, you know, Drake had a lot of like hatred over these, you know, since this beef.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, a lot of people been saying like, "Oh, you're not the, you're not doing this right, or you're not the same Drake as you was like years ago." You know, people are real biased about what they say about Drake,
Mm-hmm.
and I feel like y'all should just accept Drake for what he is because he gonna always sell, and y'all gonna always like tap into the album. It's like I'm not saying like every album he dropped is gonna be the best.
Yeah.
But y'all gotta understand that's Drake. At the end of the day, you're gonna still tap into the album because it's Drake. You know what I'm
Closer,
saying?
keep in the mic.
Oh shit. Good now. Good now.
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So yeah, I feel like honestly, you say the album is completely trash, or all three is trash. I feel like you just haven't like fully invested your time into it because you know what I'm saying. It's not like everything.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not everything that you expect.
Yeah.
Just don't expect always. Oh, you gonna get this old 2016 Drake. You know what I'm saying? When he was dropping all the albums, you can't just think like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like y'all should just accept it.
You, if you need to move the mic so you can look at the camera and shit while you're talking, you can.
Oh, bet. Damn, I could have. Damn, I ain't know shit. Hold on. Oh shit. All right, I'm cool. All right, I'm good now.
Yeah, perfect.
All right, bet. All right, so yeah, I just feel like people are not like really like investing into it
Mm-hmm.
and not giving it time or like to let it marinate. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, like just like for example, even though I sometimes even say like with Kendrick
Mm-hmm.
when he drops an album, I'm not gonna always expect the same Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna always like expect the same Kendrick every time, but I'm gonna always like give it time because it's Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta invest your time into it. So like even when he dropped his last album, cool. Like it was, you know what I'm saying?
Did you like GNX? Like.
Honestly, heard a few songs like Luther. That was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like Luther, and it was one more song I can't think about it.
Did you like TV off?
Yeah, TV off was cool. Okay, I heard TV off because
Mustard.
yeah. Okay. Because now it's processing back. I like the okay. Them probably the only really two I really invested into because it was like cool, but I feel like me personally, I didn't give it honestly. You know what I'm saying? The substance.
Mm-hmm.
But I listened to it. I just ain't actually be like, yeah,
So
this is the one.
okay, I get it. For me, I think that it's kind of like a decent, like a lot to unpack. Not really though, but it's kind of a lot. And the reason why I say it's kind of a lot is because him dropping 3 albums is kind of double coded, like in itself, right? So you got obviously Iceman, which is the main one, because I only thought Iceman was coming, and I didn't think that he was gonna go ahead and like drop like 2 whole other albums and shit. And
Shit,
it was
when I woke up too, everybody was saying like 3 albums.
yeah. Oh God, like that shit came. I think that shit came out like the day of or some shit, bro. It was like, oh yeah, he coming out with like 3 albums or something, and it's like, damn, 3 albums, like.
I woke up like, what the fuck?
Oh, that shit was crazy, bro. And then I'm like, all right, bet, cool. Like 3 albums, that shit sound fake as fuck. Like at first I thought that shit was like fake as fuck, but then it's like, nah, it wasn't. And all 3 of them like dropped. Well, at first, like only Maid Honor popped up for me. I didn't even see Iceman. And then like a minute after, you had Iceman, then you had Habib T. Cool. But for Maid of Honor, I do think it is like the worst out of all 3 of them, which for me is not bad because Maid of Honor ain't really fully trash.
Right.
So it's like, it's not really a bad thing to say like, oh, this is the worst out of the 3, but the standard is like higher than what you would assume when you saying something is the least best. So for Drake in like this one, Drake basically he did 3 things, bro. He did what he always tries to do in one album. He had an R&B album. He had the album, which is Habibti. That's the R&B album.
Yep.
We're gonna talk about that one probably.
I ain't gonna lie, I fuck with that album heavy.
I like that shit.
hard.
We probably should play. Damn, bro. We could play like a track. We could play like a track of that
What's
shit.
your favorite one? If you had to choose one right now, like, did you listen to all? Like, you
Yes,
listened to all of it, right?
I listened to all
Okay,
3.
okay,
All 3.
Okay, so
I listened to all 3 albums.
which one is your
3
favorite?
times? I listened to them bitches
Bro, I
3
ain't gonna lie.
times.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been playing the Habiti one more though.
That's the bet. You want me to keep it like a
Like-
$150? You want me to keep it $150? So my scores, if I remember my scores correctly for the albums, give me 1 second, Joel, because I had scores for the album because I wasn't trying to be like biased or none of that shit. Like I was just trying to like give it an honest like take. So for me, Maid of Honor had 5 tracks out of 14 that I liked. So for me, that's a 35%, you know, in school, fucking where we went to, that's considered an F. But Maid of Honor has like those shit. You saw what we was doing before the camera. I wish y'all saw me when we didn't have the camera turned on, but
Man.
you should have saw me shit like how niggas was dancing and
I ain't
shit
gonna
because
lie.
that's how you supposed to dance with Maid of Honor, bro. You supposed to have like a woman, and you supposed to like. Dun, dun, dun,
I can see
you know
that
what I'm
whole
saying?
album though being at somebody's wedding.
Exactly, like in like
And I
Jamaica
feel like
or some
that's why
shit.
he did it, because it's like Maid of Honor, and it's like you could play this at a wedding, damn near,
Like
or
in
like a
Jamaica
nice,
somewhere, like in the
you
Caribbean
know
or
what I'm
something,
saying?
like a getaway wedding. Like
You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, damn, I ain't gonna lie though, but Habiti, I ain't gonna lie, but I ain't gonna say like Iceman is like, you know, because I even said out of the worst ones, Maid of Honor was to me the worst one, but I'm not really like. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying like the album garbage. It's just not me, because I'm used to R&B Drake. I'm used to him rapping and like singing at the same time. So,
yeah, like seeing rapping like that.
Yeah.
Nothing was the same shit.
yeah, like even Iceman, he was singing a little bit, like
Yeah,
mixing it up.
he was mixing it up at Iceman, but Iceman is mainly for like the rap shit.
Yeah.
For me, like Habibti had like 8 tracks out of 11, which is like a 72% for me, which is like for an album that I didn't even know was coming, that didn't have no promo and none of that shit. And he just dropped all of them like
didn't have
motherfuckers
nothing.
on there. Dog, hey y'all, let's go ahead and play this shit. Hold
Like
on
he didn't
real
have
quick.
nothing, bro.
Like
And that's why I'm saying people don't really be tapping in, bro.
they don't. Hold on, let me play this shit, bro.
You gotta tap in, bro. What's up, everyone? Facts. Ain't gonna lie. Facts. Facts. Facts.
He knew what the. Hey, hold on. Stop real quick. Hold on, y'all.
Bro.
He knew exactly what the fuck he was doing when he made this
I swear to
motherfucker.
God.
Let me tell y'all something real quick.
I swear
He
to God.
knew what the fuck he was doing when he made this motherfucker. You hear me, nigga? Do you hear me, nigga?
I'm telling you.
Dog.
He was not playing, bro.
Bro, he sat there and
He said, you gonna make a baby off this song.
no bullshit, my nigga. He like, hey, yo, dog, I got something for y'all for the summer, bro. And I'm nice, my nigga, when it's like y'all done had a good night out somewhere, going somewhere and shit. It's a nice dinner.
you, bro.
Niggas done had a nice Del Monaco steak or some fucking shit. She done had a little, you know how you go to the steakhouses and shit. Niggas be having the fat size and shit that you got to
Yes.
go ahead and split, bro.
You know he bought the most expensive wine too when he made this song.
Exactly. That nigga be drinking passion fruit and
He done
fucking
rented
shit.
out the goddamn restaurant if he wanted to.
No bullshit. That nigga, bro. Y'all, let me tell y'all something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Y'all just don't understand what the fuck he did. Like, and I'm telling you, like, this ain't this.
Like, bro, he
Hold
was
on.
just flowing,
We're gonna
bro.
go ahead. I'm sorry, y'all.
And
We're
y'all
gonna go
niggas
ahead.
don't like the album? Come on, bro.
Exactly. Hold on. We can just gonna let it play real quick.
Okay, he was in the studio with this.
No bullshit. Mm. Mm. There it goes. Listen, yo.
Bro, y'all don't understand that part can do something to you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No Diddy. I know how niggas think. I ain't gonna lie. Before y'all niggas get on my ass, no Diddy. Oh God.
But no, definitely. Hold on. I got another one. I don't want to. I did not want to play this one, but We kind of have to, bro. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Like you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna leave it there. But we just had to pull that one out because you get what I'm saying. I really feel like with these albums, he actually tried to make music. I'm gonna be honest, right? So he's been giving us albums that are old songs or throwaways. Her Loss was a bunch of 21 Savage and him throwaways. Some of that Party Next Door shit absolutely was definitely old songs that they already had. Right? And you got to sit here and think like, okay, cool. You said what? Oh, no, you good. You got to also think about it like, okay, maybe he was just trying to just cash a check and do what he need to do in order to make the money like he usually does. Remember, like before before we was recording off mic, we was saying about how like him and Kendrick occupy like a space in the game and shit. I feel like this time, because he actually has something happen in his life, he actually has something to talk about.
He had a reason to drop all 3 albums for real.
Yes, and he had a reason to make the songs that he made. Like, I'm going to be honest with y'all. I don't believe, even what we just played, I think that that's an old song. I don't think he made that song within the last year. Oh, shit, you. Yeah, I don't think he made that song. You know what? It's going to go on Patreon anyway, so you can smoke. But, ashtray. Could you move the ashtray like right there? Perfect.
Sorry for the intermission.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Hey.
This is if it's on Patreon, hey, it's free, man. This is what we do on Patreon. Full thing ain't gonna be posted on YouTube though. But that off. He had a legit reason to like make some quality shit. Certified Lover Boy was a bunch of old shit.
Yeah, I feel like he had that shit stored up though. Like he was already planning to drop Certified Lover Boy. That one.
Yeah, that was like a mixture of like old shit and like to me, Race Your Mind by Drake. Mm-hmm. That shit sounds like old Drake. Like this.
Like that album, oh my God. Bro, please. I played that album so much, bro.
Bro, that, bro, is like older Drake. That ain't no Drake that done got made in the last 6 years.
That's definitely older. You could hear it in his voice.
Exactly. Like he wasn't as mature as he is
like
now.
Dead ass hear it.
Exactly. So, bro, that's what I mean when I say like I really feel like he tried. Like he actually tried to come through with the cohesion part. Drake lost cohesion since Take Care. So I'm not really.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Take Care definitely. You like that album alone, crazy.
Mm-hmm. That itself had a theme, right? Every album since then didn't really like draw through with the theme. I would say it didn't really drive home. Like Scorpion, what was the theme for that? Certified Lover Boy, For All the Dogs. It's like, what was the theme for like these albums? I didn't like For All the Dogs as much. It's some cuts on there I like, but I don't really like the album like that. But that's how I know, like, For All the Dogs, I just feel like it was just like some bullshit. It was just like, yeah.
I feel like it was more throwaways on there than anything.
Yeah, it was. Like, that's what it kind of felt like. And it's good music on there still. But for Drake, which is a different standard, he definitely needed to come with something fresh, bro. Like, talk about something new. Like, give me something. Give me how you really feeling. And that's why we haven't really got any timestamp records from him, because being a Drake guy, right, been listening to him for a while, since I've, like, literally been before I turned teenager. Drake always has had like a way of making music, bro, where his singing and rapping, like to the tune that he does it,
but he do it at such
a high level. It's unique.
Yeah, like it's like
it's unique, and he can twist and turn into so many different styles. That's why you get the Jamaican Drake. That's why you get the Toronto thug nigga, the mob boss type shit.
You know
That's
what
where
I'm
you
saying?
get that from because
The drill music. You know what I'm saying?
exactly he's able to do that, and that's what he showed with these albums. For Maid of Honor, that's definitely one of them because he definitely turned into Jamaican Drake, which is cool because, like I said, he had to serve three different purposes for dropping these albums. For all Iceman was for the really the dudes. Habib T, like we just played, is obviously an R&B album, and then Maid of Honor that you heard in the whole intro was you going out at a bar, you drinking, getting some shots. This is what you're gonna hear play. You're gonna hear Maid of Honor playing when you
go
on
into
Water
a club,
Street in
any
Dukes.
lounge,
Yeah,
that's
like
out of town for real, like you're gonna definitely
like
hear.
when you go to on your trip, you should hear Maid of Honor going outside. Like
Hey, I better. If I don't,
then maybe the album's
y'all hating. Ain't gonna lie. Y'all don't. Hey, I'm gonna say this: if y'all don't play that album in AZ, y'all hating. No bullshit, y'all hating. Because ain't no way you not listening to that. Ain't no way you would not turn on one song at least and playing a Drake song.
Mm-hmm.
You telling me you're not listening to one song off the album? You're lying. And that's all my point be. Like, niggas are at least tapping into a few songs. At least a few songs. For real.
Mm-hmm. At least a few. So it's like, like I said, I had it rated the lowest. I honestly, when I first started listening to Maid of Honor, I turned that shit off. I had to like come back and listen to it. I liked Habib T. That was the first album I listened to. I didn't even listen to Iceman first. The first album I truly listened to was Habib T. And that shit was fire. Maid of Honor I got around to last because, well, no, that's a lie. I listened to Habib T first because both of those are shorter than Iceman, but I was already liking Habib T, so I just finished that. Then I got through Maid of Honor, and then that's when I finished with Iceman. Maid of Honor, I already got the vibe that, oh no, this shit is like meant to be played outside in the summer.
Song. When I heard first song though,
Whole Phase,
I knew it. Yes, it was Whole
hold
Phase.
on. Yeah, like that.
First
what
song.
am I supposed to think about?
Settling down soon, please. Settling down.
When you hear that part, you know it's like a club song. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
You can just tell by off the vibe, like it just give off. Oh, yeah, this can be a club song.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah. It's just the beginning.
Yes.
Exactly.
Let's get that. TikTok dancing off this shit. This shit gonna go viral.
I do kind of like how he did this at the beginning though.
Yeah. That's my life.
But I hate the beat switches. I'm gonna let it finish though, cause I don't want to interrupt the listening. Did they start twerking?
You know the hoes gonna start talking.
They be shaking ass.
Behind that motherfucker like
Like, nigga, I'm right on right in silk.
hey, you not wrong. Hey, go ahead and catch that. Oh God.
But no, for real, y'all. That's the thing we trying to say. So all in all, Maid of Honor is pretty good. For outside, it's pretty good for shaking ass. It's pretty good for partying and stuff. And that's really all I got for it.
Yeah, that's really. It's not a bad like. I'm not saying it's ass, but if you like club music, then this is for you. Like this is your thing. You know what I'm saying? Like this is you. This is for you. You, not me. You. You.
So yeah, y'all. So that's it for the first part. We're gonna go ahead and take it out on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because Maid of Honor, like I said, it was the least like favorite, I think, for like most people. So we're gonna go ahead and just get up out of here then. But we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna be right back with Iceman. Now that one is probably gonna be a little bit more interesting.
I feel like we gonna really hear everybody takes, like everybody perspective on it, cause certain people, it might be different for people. People are like, man, that shit terrible. I ain't hearing none of that. And then that's when everybody gonna be like, yeah,
No bullshit.
that shit gonna be funny. I ain't gonna lie.
But all right then, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We gonna say deuces.
See y'all later, man. Really be signing out, man.
Really be wanna. Really be wanna signing out. You feel me? But all right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead. I guess I'm gonna go an outro like.
What's the outro? What you feeling good?
Damn, what am I feeling? I already played all the ones that I like. Well,